Right, so we're going to install some PPF for the Rivian R1T door sill to protect the area. This is what's in the box. A bit difficult to see because we're using Expel Ultimate Plus, which is completely clear. So, but I'll flash up a couple of pictures now of where this applies on the R1T. So these are the two front pieces. These are the same. And then we've got two rear pieces. These are essentially mirrored as well. So on the rear, you'll see on the second photo, there's a cutout, which you can't see it, but it's right there. So this is designed to kind of wrap around that and provide full coverage for the area where it typically gets kicked as you're getting into the truck. So also in the box is soap solution, just add water to hydrate it. It's already got the concentrate in there. And then a squeegee. Installation will take maybe 15 minutes tops for all four doors. Very easy to do, so let's get around to it. So we'll start with the front sill on the R1T. This is on the passenger side, but the same process for driver's side as well. So first of all, make sure the area is clean. If you need to, use some alcohol spray, isopropyl, just to give the area a clean up. You can even use the soap solution and then just wipe it down with a rag. But you want to make sure there's no dust or anything under the application area. With that said, let's give the area a spray. Be generous, and then we're going to peel this off. So you want to go fairly slow with this. It doesn't stretch if you're careful with it. I'm just going to spray this as we go. Get the rest of that. Managed to get a dog hair in there already. Let's get rid of that. There we go. And then we're just going to float it on. So the first thing you want to sort of pay attention to is this area, sort of the top of the PPF, is the same width as the sill trim piece in the Rivian. So that's where you want to angle it or where you want to align it to. Reason for that is we don't want to have to apply the PPF to a curved area, because then that becomes a whole lot more complicated. You need a heat gun, stuff like that, and we're trying to make this easy. But we do still protect this area here and this area here with kind of the extended piece on the bottom. So once you've got that lined up, we're going to squeegee the top real quick, just to get the worst of the fluid out, or the majority of the fluid. But right now it'll still slide around a little bit, so you can align it. And then when you've got that top piece pretty much nailed, we're going to rotate over the edge. So what we're looking for here is we don't want to have the PPF in this sort of indented area, because then there'll be a dust trap because it won't sit properly. So it should be sized, and if you've got it positioned correctly at the top here, kind of butting up against the underside of the weather seal, then you should have about a 3 or 4 or even 5mm gap here, so that's perfect. So what I'm going to do is just squeeze it down. Maybe let that dry out just a bit too much, so I'm going to just lift that up real quick. Give it another spray. So if it starts to look like it's going to put up a battle, just lift it away, spray it, and then let it come back down again. You see it instantly. All the bubbles and everything else just vanish. Now, as always with PPF, try and apply it either in your garage or when the temperature is between 60 and 80. But yeah, ideally inside, just to avoid any dust getting trapped inside. And then give it 24 hours to properly adhere and for any trapped moisture to evaporate. But once applied, I'm just going to wipe it with a shop rag. You probably can't even see it on camera, but that one's installed. It's beautiful. So we'll go over to the rear door now. Onto the rear door. So again, make sure the area is clean before you start. Use some alcohol or even the spray soap and a shop rag to clean it up. And we're going to peel this off. And again, make sure the front one, the left and the right are the same. On the rear, you have this sort of notch here to work around this restraint lug. So we're going to do the passenger side again. Give everything a good spray. Then place it roughly where it goes. So we're looking to align obviously around the cutout here. That's the main thing. And then as before on the front, you want to sort of maintain a fairly even gap from where the bodywork kind of rolls into this indent. So when you're roughly happy with how it's looking, going to squeegee the top side. At this stage you'll have a bubble here because we've got a bit of a turn here, but we'll deal with that in just one second. This all looks pretty good, so I'm going to finalise that. And then over here, let me just lift this up again. Just going to work this down and around. This is very easy, but the reason we have this sort of extra piece for the full coverage is just to pick up this edge here so that we're not running the risk of getting a scratch there from a pair of shoes or something. There we go. As you can see, once applied, it's basically invisible, but it provides really important protection to this area, which is constantly getting scuffed with shoes. That's it. Good luck with your installation. Thanks for watching.